Hey, what's going on, everyone? Soul here, and welcome to another installment of the Deadweight Chronicles Redux. So this episode is going to be a little bit different from the normal fare. I'm actually going to be doing two stages here because I procrastinated so much that we've actually had another event in Global Drop. First we're going to do the Bouquet of Thoughts and Feelings, Lufenia. This is Aerith's Intersecting Wills, Lufenia. And then we're going to be doing the new one that just dropped, the Heretics, with Balthier's Force. But yeah, so full team of synergy here. Aerith, Renoa, and Kurosame. This is going to fly by. Let's get started. Now, something that I'm sure some of you will be very surprised by is that my Aerith actually has her Force weapon. Not only that, she has blue armor, full spheres, and she's fully built. It's kind of funny. I was absolutely not planning on completely building her and chasing all of her gear and everything. But I ended up using a support Aerith in one of my runs. I don't remember what stage it was. Actually, it might have been this stage, the Shinryu. And she synergized so well with Yuna. I kind of fell in love with that Force. I'm like, okay, I could definitely, see myself, because I know that when Yuna gets her Force, if I recall correctly, Yuna actually has a similar mechanic as, Aerith's Force, where you get a bunch of, extra bonus percentage for using, an HP plus or a Brave plus modified attack. And Aerith, of course, is quite good at that, along with Yuna. So I ended up drawing for it, and I got it without much of a fuss. And so here we are. And I do have a certain method with Force characters, where if I'm building their Force up, then I'm going to blue their armor, I'm going to give them full spheres and everything. Because I want my Force characters to be at full strength and really just ready to just smash some faces. So here we are. I certainly did not see a timeline where I would have Aerith with blue armor, full spheres, and her Force weapon, but here we are, folks. I can't believe it. Now, I will say this. I love her red dress costume in this game. Her red dress outfit is fucking gorgeous, okay? I might not like Aerith that much, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and flat out just lie to your faces and say that costume isn't the sexiest thing this side of the side of Midgar, because that costume looks great. Both the art itself and the model in game look fantastic. So anyone that swipes for that, I will not judge you at all, because that is a beautiful costume. But I most certainly myself am not gonna swipe for it. In fact, I don't believe there's a costume coming up that I want until Rem. She drops with her bursts, which, oh my god, her burst animation and her costume looks so clean. They just dropped, I think, last night at the time of recording, and it's beautiful. How am I talking about Rem? How am I talking about the JP side of the game right now? All right, there we go. Completely just smash this Lufenia stage. Just backhanded the fuck out of it. Yeah, it's over. On to the Heretic Lufenia. Let's go. Okay, I promise I did not do this on purpose, but what an actual excellent transition this is. I completely forgot that Rem is synergy on this stage. I also just realized that Rem doesn't have any Force enhancements. I didn't do that because I didn't know she was synergy, so I gotta make sure I give her that. Anyway, here we are. Heretics, Lufenia. We are running Rem, Garland, and Balthier. I do not have Balthier's Force. I think I'm going to chase it later on when he gets his burst. I think that's a better time just for me to chase it then. I was thinking about greening Garland, but I gotta say his rework, man. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. You know what? Let's get into the stage. We'll talk about more of them. So he got the typical kind of, treatment with the rework, more dumps, but it just, I don't know, compared to other kits like Tifa, Renoa, just from a pure DPS perspective, it really feels like Garland is missing something to me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just the way I feel. But I don't know. I was like fully expecting him to come out and he was going to be smashing skulls. And I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna if I really like his rework, I'm gonna green him. That should be a lot of fun. And then yeah, and then I played with him, and I'm with this character, and I'm like, okay, wait, maybe this isn't exactly what I was looking for here. I find it interesting that his follow-up after an attack is only 2 dumps. Now, it does have a shit ton of brave hits, as you can see there. I think it's like 8 brave hits now. It used to be 2. So that's cool. But, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. His burst plus effect, though, is really, really nice. Like, it's pretty strong, like, still. Like, I think it's like a bunch of extra brave damage cap, and HP damage cap over, increases. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, it's just, I don't know, his rework just ain't it for me. But yeah, so, as I was mentioning earlier, Balthier, I think I'm going to wait for his force until his burst weapon drops. That seems like it'd be a much better time for me, personally, to draw for it. But I do want his force eventually, because I think his force, while Balthier, as many people used to say, Balthier is so niche. He's just a niche guy. But even with him being quote unquote niche, his burst is pretty crazy, and his force is pretty loopy. He could have I think it's like 130% a turn in total if he's hitting all of his conditions, and he's like fully force enhanced and everything. So that's pretty silly. But yeah, Balthier he's a fun play, especially after he got his LD, where they changed him into his kind of support role. Yeah, I had a series I was doing a long while back. I think it was called something niche. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was actually based around Balthier, and that was fun. But yeah, I definitely want to build him later on, when that burst drops. Alright. I do like how they made Garland's EX AoE here. That's cool. That definitely helps with this damage, because it doesn't look like, aside from his EX, I don't believe he gets any brave gains in between his dumps. So having a bunch of brave hits, and then of course if you have his burst plus fully built, and getting all that extra brave damage and that brave damage limit increase, that really does help him out. Okay, you know what? Let's just LD. Oh, it doesn't look like he now has a brave floor, which I didn't realize that was a thing, so that's good. Okay, and yeah, we'll just point blank sphere. But man, Rem's burst, her force, and that costume are just so nice. I can't wait. I saw that and I fell in love all over again. Alright, Gladio, take it away. Great job. Gladio did great. Alright, but that's it, guys. So, we have both of these events now, I believe, fully done. Nothing too crazy, considering I had a bunch of people built. But it's still fun to talk to you guys every once in a while and give my thoughts on things and talk with you about the game a little bit. But yeah, so I believe this is going to be the last video from me until we get the Global First event that should have Arden's Force on it. If Arden's Force is not on that in that event, and it's something different, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know. I will be so surprised and so shocked. I am adamant that it is Arden's Force. But we'll see. I guess we will ultimately see what happens. But yeah, I will see you guys then. Until then, everyone, please take care of yourselves. Huge shout out to IWC, Johnny Goode, Senpai Doritos, infamousematt for your guys' support, for being members of the channel. Thank you guys so much. More channel members in the description below, and some information on there as well if you guys like to check it out. Thank you guys as always for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone, and see you next time. And see you later.